Started.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
Okay. Sir.
Ticket symbol is coming, right? Live symbol is coming, right?
The due to symbol came. Sir.
YouTube coming, right? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I made you host.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah?
Okay. Thank you. Sir. Morning, Swati and John.
Yes, Ahmad.
We'll wait for Ramesh. No? Once he joined, like we can continue. You haven't completed the task yet, right? So we are, yes, we completed like 60 to 50 to 60% of the task. So we will complete the rest of the task. If we have time, like we can continue with the class.
Yeah,
Okay.
in your screen you will show Ahmad.
Today, Jahnavi will share our screen. Jahnavi, you are in front of the system only, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll complete the task by today. So if I have time, I have a one concept to discuss, which will take only 10 minutes. Hope you see during this period, hope you have gone through the videos and all, like which we have discussed and all. Did anyone remember like how many classes that we have taken?
I think 8.
Okay, so you're not included the current class, right?
No.
Okay, 8 classes. Yeah, have you tried to complete the task like the assignment which you have given?
Oh, yes, I tried completing it.
Okay. So achieved it like 100%.
I did it with content modifiers. I didn't use the mail adapter. So till that part I've completed. Till the exceptions of process.
Okay. Hi Ramesh, good morning.
Morning.
Um, okay, Jahnu, you can share your screen. Ramesh, we are proceeding with the task. So once we completed the task, like we can discuss the further topics on that. So the agenda is today, like we need to complete the task. Jahnavi, you can share your screen and you can proceed with the task. I allow. We can able to see your screen.
Okay. So this is the task ISO that I made. Could
Okay.
I deploy and show?
Okay, you can deploy and can show the like what exactly that you have. Better you duplicate once again. You got 50 employees from the server, right? You can check the employee count here. So if you uploaded the same data which I have given, you should get 50 employees.
Yes.
Control F and yes, you have the 50 employees.
50.
Yeah, after the filter, I requested you to filter only the employees belongs to, sorry, didn't
China and Russia.
China and Russia. Like you should get 14.
Yes.
Directly you can, yeah, click on enter. Yes, you are getting the China and Russia employees. That is fine. So after that, I requested you to do the mapping.
Yes. Um,
You can download this one. So we can predefined this one in the Notepad++. Mhm. Shift Alt Control B. Shift Alt Control B. Fine. Which will print the XML. Okay.
okay.
So employee ID. So these are the fields which I requested now. 1 minute, I'm checking the task as well.
I have the task here.
Okay. Employees
Employee.
ID, first name, email, phone, company name, employee count. Okay. Okay. Price. Okay. So that is fine. Okay. So here also you got 14 employees, right? You can check the employee count, the child mode of this one.
Yes.
14. That is fine. So after filter, so what you have done?
The mail draft.
Our team in the current run at 2607. Today's 22. Okay. Okay. You updated the timestamp as well. That is fine. Thanks and that is fine. Okay. And can you please go to the task so that we can proceed with the rest of the things. And you have added the exception as well.
Yes.
Okay, you haven't configured the mail adapter. That is fine. Mail adapter we can configure at last. Could you please open the task once so that we can check what else we need to do? Config. So have you configured the send an email uh, parameter in the
Yes.
your interface? So and you are checking with the router condition, right? I guess which Ramesh already did this. Are you using the same one like any new?
No, this is new interface.
Okay, could you please click on this configure once? Okay, could you please click on that router? So what exactly the condition you have given? Mhm.
To check the count.
Okay, you are checking the count if there are employees.
Yes.
So actually, so why this count? I mean, why are
Because
you checking the employees with the China and Russia?
you
So you're
said
checking
only belonging to country China and Russia.
correct. So,
So I'm checking the count if there are employees from China and Russia, and if there are records present, it will go to filter. Otherwise, it will go to the mail with content modifier.
okay. Mhm. Why count? Okay, that is also fine. But so content modifier message. So after that, what is content modifier 6 that you have added? Content modifier 6.
Records present. Oh, this is because the employee data wasn't there.
Yeah, you can click on that white screen and you can select the content modifier 6. But right side white screen is there now. White.
Oh,
Yeah, now you click on that. Yes. So you added the header in
yes.
order to get the body in between that. Okay, that is also fine. Message mapping fine, and you added the some constant values in the content modifier to get to send an email with that date.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what is the default route if there is no such Russia and China employees?
This one.
So in the current run, we don't have any records. Okay. So did you remember why you have given the type as expression here in the content modifier?
Because if I'm putting constant, this date is as a text, it is getting printed.
Correct. If you change it, you will get the current value,
Yes.
current detail. That is fine. Uh, okay. So one thing I could see is like you haven't configured the parameter, send an email or not. That we need to do in this interface. Rest of the things is fine. So
Okay.
only the configure parameter is missing, mail adapter is missing, and could you please open the task once? No, okay, China, that is fine. If there are no records. No, there is no records. If interface failed due to technical issue, trigger an email. Okay. Account for getting the data configure. Okay, you can configure an email. Sorry, one parameter called send an email. Uh, step 3 at line number 11. So, yeah.
Okay. I configured the exchange property parameter.
So you assign the constant value here. You haven't
Yes.
configured it. So
Okay.
could you please click on edit. So in the content modifier, send an email, that is fine. You can copy the name if okay. Instead of using that name, we will create a meaningful name. So remove yes here from the value so that curly braces you can open and close. You know, right, how to externalize. Two time you need to open and yes. No, don't you closed again. Yes, select it and save it. So you already configured it, somehow it got. You can just select it, no problem.
I think it's not getting selected.
Select it. I mean yes, click on one, click on that one. Yes. Don't do anything now.
Okay.
Save it. So you should not change the values here. Now you save the interface. Cancel this interface. And once you cancel it, no? Cancel it. You will get the option called configure here after edit. See, whatever the value that you have configured, right, that came up here. So when you are deploying the interface, right, you can change the values here. Either you want to send an email or not, that you can decide here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can close this one. So the mail configurations have you done or not for your email in order to send the email? If you haven't done, we will proceed with the email configuration.
The mail adapter.
Yeah, so we can use the email adapter. You have created the app password and all, right, for your Gmail.
No.
Okay, you can open your Gmail. We'll do that. Uh, so for Ramesh and Swati, you're fine, right? What exactly the Jahnavi has done here?
Yes, yes, Ahmad.
Okay, any questions like we can discuss? Ramesh, are you clear, no?
Yes,
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, click on that manage your Google account. Security and signing. Two-step verification is on. Okay. Now in the search bar, above, app password, the first one. Yeah, give some name like SAP CPI mail adapter, something. Okay. Create. Now you should copy the password. So the moment when you click on create, one password will be generated that you need to copy.
Okay.
Okay, don't close this one. Oh, you need to copy this one. Save it in a notepad. So here also fine, the task. Okay. Now go to your CPI. You can click on done. Go to your CPI. So where exactly we can, in the duplicate tab, I don't want to disturb this tab. So this is for development and all. So in the new tab, click on this monitor and integration and APIs. Yes. So you remember, right, where exactly we can configure the credentials and all.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Yes. Click on create and provide the user credentials. And need some name. No. Okay. So in further, right, in future, you are going to use this mail adapter in every interface. So instead of providing that task 3,
Okay.
some mail credentials you can provide. Okay, that is fine. And your Gmail and the password which you copied, you need to repeat it twice. Just click on apply. No. Okay. Go to the development one, the previous tab. Uh, so for the first case, once you filter out the China and Russia employees, so you have restructured your mapping, right? So after that, you have given the content modifier in order to send. There is an employee, so that content modifier too.
Yes.
Last one. So this data you need to send an email.
Okay.
And so there are two ways to send an email. So one is here, as per your design, you can directly connect the end to the receiver. End to the receiver, or else you can use the send. Another palette function is there, send. You can use that one also. You can do that. So for now, take a receiver, not that one. So we already used that one. So that will be like the first one, left side first one. No, that one copy and paste. Third one I think so. Yes. Take the receiver and connect that end to the receiver. Yes. So that's it. Fine. So now you need to select the mail here. Mm, yes. I guess I have given the mail. Go to the connections. If anyone has the address, so address is same for all of us. Like if you remember the mail address, you can share, or else I need to check the interface, my interface. If anyone has the address handy, like you can share to Jahnavi, or else 1 minute now I will give you.
Okay.
So this mail adapter is very important. Like in further right, we are going to use this one in every interface. So did you remember like why we are using this mail adapters and all? Like why I asked you to create this one and to handle in every interface. So there is a possibility of the interface failures in future, right? Due to system downtime or due to some other reasons and all. During that time, we will be getting an email notification. So we cannot monitor the interface 24/7, right? So in order to get the email notification, we are doing this one. 1 minute, I got the address I'm sharing. So I have shared that in the chat. You can copy it. This is common for all of us. You can save this one somewhere. And internet and protection, you can change it to SMTPS, the first two. Yes, that one. And that is also plain username and password. And the credential name which you have created in the security material. Okay. So in the processing, so we need to provide where exactly we need to send an email. Okay, from is your mail only. So to also you can provide your mail address only.
A different one or the same email?
Same. So we will check here itself.
Okay.
So in the to your Gmail only, you should receive this content. Okay. So could you please drag this to up? No. So mail adapter, I need to check. Is there any other configurations we need to provide? Yes. So go to the processing. Yes. Correct. Come down. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Save this one. Save and you can deploy. So now you should get the whatever the data that you have updated in the content modifier. You should get that one. Open your Gmail. Got right. So currently we haven't provided any address. I mean, not address, that subject. That is the reason we haven't received any subject here. So go to your CPI. In the mail adapter, we can update the subject as well. So yes. So under subject, uh, Russia and China empires. Again, you can deploy. Okay, you got it right. Now with the subject, you got the mail. So now come back, go into the CPI. So now what we will do now, click on that mail adapter. Same. Would you please drag this to up? Yes. Go to the processing. Come above. So here, very below, you have the mail attachments, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Click on add here. So this I haven't discussed in the class. This is very simple topic only. So you can Russia and China EMP. You can provide that name. We'll check whether we will get any attachment on China EMP. Okay, with this attachment. So select the type now. What exactly we have? Plain text we can select. On source body. So nothing. You just save it. Okay. In the body, 1 minute now. So in the mail body is there, right? Below subject.
Yes.
Uh, okay, you can. Okay, remove that one. Remove. Instead of that, we will add some text called. So please find the attachment to see the Russia and China employees. Okay. Find the attachment. Ignore. Okay. Attachment to find the Russia. Okay. That is also good to see the China and Russia employees. So now, so save this one. Don't do anything. Don't click on anything. Just save it. Could you please drag this to down so that you you directly connect. Message mapping is there now. So now after message mapping, you have connected the connection to the content modifier too. So instead of that, you can directly connect to it to end.
Okay. Should I delete the content?
No need to delete, just remove that connection between message mapping and content modifier too. Okay. So if you want, you can delete that also. Yes, that also you can delete. So uh, so no need to select that. Yes, click on. So the moment when you click on message mapping, you will be getting that arrow. Okay. Okay. So now save. Save this interface and deploy it. So now we'll see what exactly the data you will get. See, now you got the attachment, right?
Yes.
See, with the data you are sending.
Okay.
See, earlier we haven't sent the data. Instead of that, we have sent them one text email saying that please find the China and Russia employees. But we haven't shared the data to them. Now with the attachment, we have shared them. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the additional class so there is nothing to discuss more here. Just we need to we need to click on that add button in the mail adapter. So under the attachments, so just provide some name with the plain text. So we are sending the entire body here. That's it. You can close this one. And so you understood, right? Whatever the data is available in the message body, the same is sent to the mail adapter.
Okay.
Okay, in the mail adapter.
Sorry, if we connect the content modifier, it wouldn't send the attachment with the main
It
body.
will send the attachment. You can do the same difference. You can check directly, connect the message mapping to the content modifier too. Now you will see the difference, what exactly it will. It will send the attachment, but yes, no need to select that arrow. So the moment when you click on that content modifier, you will get. Okay, save this one and can deploy. So now you need to understand the differences. Open it.
Okay. The content modifier got updated in the attachment.
Correct. So in the mail adapter, what we have done. So go to the interface. So click on mail adapter. Yes, could you please drag this to up? So in the processing, come down. So earlier what we have done.
Okay,
So
body.
yeah,
Source.
whatever the body you are getting before this end, in the attachment that will send.
Okay.
That is the meaning of this one. And earlier in the mail body, the above one, so which we have given some text, right? Yes, here. Here,
Yes.
the dollar in that body is there.
Yes.
Okay. So the dollar in body is like the body of the previous step. So now we removed it and we are sending some constant text every time.
Okay.
Okay. So if you observe, the latest file will also have the same text, including the your content modifier data. You can check your email. So this is the content modifier data, but the mail body remains same.
Yes.
Okay. Hope you understood what is mail body, what is an attachment, what is the differences and all. So when we provide the input body in the mail body, what exactly we are sending. So if we remove it, like what exactly it is moving. So how to deal with the attachments, that and all, I guess you are familiar right now.
Yes.
Like Swati and Ramesh, clear?
Yes, 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 sir.
Extra that we need to discuss here. Swati is clear, right? Ramesh,
Yes,
clear?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Very good.
Okay. So now we have completed the mail adapter. So you can do the same with the for the another router is there, no? So for that we need to send some saying that there are no Russian China employees. That email also we should receive, right?
Yes.
You can configure the same. So you need to take another receiver and connect it to the same steps.
Can't we use the same receiver, or should we use different receivers for different ends?
You can copy, so we'll do one thing here. Select it, connect it to receiver 2. Now select mail adapter. Now what we will do, no? So select the above email. So instead of doing every time, so since the mail adapter configurations are same, so here you have the option called copy. So the moment when you click on that adapter, right, in the adapter itself, yes, copy. Now click on this email. Now you will get the option called paste. Yes, yes. Check the connection. See, everything copied. Okay, processing, everything copied. So here, so in the body, since we already written the logic, right? Since we don't have any Russia and China employees, so we will change the mail body. So in the current, saying that in the current one we don't have. Okay.
It is already there in content modifier.
Yes, you have written in the content modifier. That is fine. That is the reason you are using. And you can remove the attachments since we don't have any employees there. No need to send an attachment. If you want, you can send it, but as per our logic for our interface, it won't, not required. So in the subject also we can change it to like no China and just add no. Okay. Control Z. Yeah, no employees. That is also fine. Okay, anything we need to change here? Okay, just save it. So now, so from the request reply, we always get the employees, right? So we can, so for now, don't delete the HTTP adapter. So in the content modifier one, that content modifier one, you can connect to the router directly.
Okay.
Oh, don't delete it. Don't delete it. Just remove the connections. That's it.
To the request reply.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. That connection. Yes. Connect it to router. Just yes. That select that arrow and drag it to router. Yeah. That is fine. So as per your logic, now your interface won't get the data from the HTTP. Okay, so what exactly you have done here? You have used the timer, content modifier. After content modifier, you are connecting it to router. So whatever the connection in between that request reply to router, it won't it won't execute at all. Even though you have connected it, it won't execute. No problem. If you remove it now, it will throw an error. Try to remove it. You will see the difference. Save it. See, it will throw an error saying that request reply should connect to some part. So for now, you can use the content modifier. So instead of disturbing you, so better you use another content modifier. No, no. So that and all fine.
Okay.
Use new content modifier. New content modifier I required. Yes. So below request reply one, you can paste it. Okay. So that request reply one, you can connect it to content modifier 7. So it is like, yeah. No, request reply to the content modifier. No, no, no.
Okay.
Yes. So, so the drag and drop is, if you are familiar with the arrow mark, no, you can proceed with that. So we will use this arrow. Okay. So you can save now. That error will come. So with that error, right, you cannot run this interface. In the problems, it always shows that this connection is not established correctly. Some error it will throw. If
Yes.
you click on that white screen, right? So under the problems, uh, yeah, go to, so that white screen, yes. So you will be having the problems here, right? Yeah. So since we connected our request to the content modifier 7, now it is not showing. If you want to see that error, you can remove that connection and save it again. Now you will see the error. Yeah, you can remove that connection and save it. So now you will get one problem here. See, request does not have outgoing sequence flow. So with this now, you cannot, even though if you deploy, it won't run. So it will throw this error under. So in order to overcome that error, we will connect our request return to some other content modifier.
Okay.
Okay. Even if you connect that request reply to the router also, that request reply won't run. So,
Yes.
since we are in beginning state, so I don't want to confuse you people. So for now, you can follow this one. So what exactly the test case which we need to complete now? So earlier we used to get the data from the receptor saying that like 50 employees and you processed only Russia and China employees. You got 14 employees and 14 employees sent to the email. The positive case is fine. So now we are checking if there are no such employees. So instead of changing the receptor account, so we can use the content modifier to send the blank employees. Okay, so in the content modifier one, we don't have any employees in the mail body. Sorry, in the content modifier body. So click on that content modifier one. Just go to the message body. See here we don't have any. Under the body we don't have anything. So it will send the blank data to the router. So now you can click on save and deploy it.
Got no employees.
Now you got it. Okay. So if there are employees, it will send to that router. And if there are no employees, it will send to the default router. That is fine. So both the cases worked properly. And go to the interface. So I asked you to configure one parameter. So click on cancel now. Don't do anything. Click on cancel. Configure it. Click on configure. Yes. You have one configuration called send an email. The user can provide with yes or no. So for we haven't implemented any logic with this. Okay. So my requirement is you should send an email. If this configuration is yes, then only we need to receive an email. Otherwise, we should not receive an email. Okay. This logic we
Okay.
need to implement. Okay. You can close this one and you can think like what exactly you can do. So if it is yes only, we need to send an email. Otherwise, I should not get an email. Like Swati and Ramesh, if you know, you can help Jahnavi. And Jahnavi, if you know, you can directly implement it. Uh, in the content modifier one, go to the properties. Drag it out. So you have configured one property called send an email. We need to concentrate on name part. Under the properties, under the name, you have created one property called send an email.
Yes.
Okay. So with this property, you need to decide whether you want to send an email or not.
Before email adapter, we need to check this label probably
Correct. That is correct. So how we can check which parent function we need to use in order to decide?
through router. Right?
Yes,
Through
that is correct. Through router only we need to decide.
after end, I think. After end, before mail adapter, we need to put router, right? To check the condition.
I think before message, because this is the email body, right?
Yes, you can do that also.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is after content modifier 2 and before end. That would be a good place to
Okay.
decide whether we need to send or not.
After entire processing, we take a
Yeah,
decision.
correct. We are taking a decision to send an email on. So, okay, you complete this one. I want to, okay, you complete it. I don't want to disturb here. Hmm. Yes. So router 1 is connected to the end. Now, what is the condition we need to write here? So we have a property. With that property, we need to decide.
Property dot send an email.
That is correct. Dollar property dot send is that property which you have created, and whatever the property that you are using here is same. But so whenever you are dealing with the properties, better we copy the name
Hmm.
exactly which will map it. See, dollar property dot send an email. That is correct. Now correct. Equal to okay.
I think brackets seems to be.
Fine. Fine. This is fine. This will work. Okay. And okay, you will get okay. It is giving a red color mark. Why?
Another default route I need to configure.
Okay. Now save it. That is correct because the router will expect the default every time. Okay. So we'll check the positive case now. Okay. No, it will move to the click on no. So because in the content modifier we don't have any data, so it won't send an email to the positive case. Yes. Connect it. Yes. Delete it. So that content modifier. So the content. Yes. Root request reply and request reply to the router. You understood, right, why we have done this one? Now to
Yes.
get the data from the server. You can click on save and apply. It it will throw an error. I mean, there is some error here. Just click on messages. So the logically technically it is fine, but logically it is wrong. 843 interface run. The click on that the last one. See what is an error. Double click on that one. Go to the error and see. Above we have error. Okay, directly.
XPath is
Yes, spot is something wrong there that you need to find out. Technically, the path is correct.
But the brackets are not same actually. One is a square bracket, other one is a curly bracket.
No, I mean the property which Janavi is calling, that is fine.
Okay.
There is no issue with that.
Oh,
Okay, you can close this one. For you, for now, I will help you. Please remember this one. So this we discussed multiple times. you can close this one. Like you can click on that button again and click on that messages. Click on that. Okay, it's gone. Select the router and drag it to router one. We need to select. So you are dealing with the properties. The moment, so it is not an XML. If you see the expression type, which is not an XML you are dealing with. You are dealing with the property, which is a non-XML.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So whenever you are writing a condition in the routers, so you need to be very clear, like, are you dealing with the XML or whether it is a non-XML? You should know that, and after that we need to write the condition. Okay. Now click on save and apply it. For now, you should receive an email. So this many errors we should come up, then only we can learn something. See, now you got an email, right?
Yes.
Okay. So click on that. Better we can check here. This one, that symbol lots one in the messages. The trace. See, you can check the flow. Content modifier from the request reply, it got the data. Router is deciding, since we have the employees, it move to the filter to the content modifier 6 to add the headers after the filter. And you have done the message mapping to convert the data into one format to another format. And again, in the content modifier 2, we have added some body to send the same. So in the router, whether we are deciding like whether we need to send an email or not. So since it is yes, we are sending an email. So that is the current flow we had on. So we will close this one. Yes, click on cancel. So for now we are deciding with the positive case. Go to the configure. So we will change it to no. So in the content modifier we should not change it. Here we need to change it. No,
Okay.
other than yes. Okay, save, reply. These are the warnings we can ignore. Deploy it. Here also we can deploy. Now you should not get an email. See, it moved to the end too, and it is not sending an email then. Logically, it is completely correct. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now here I want to discuss one thing. So remember Ramesh and Swati and Jahnavi, like this email configuration, the router. Earlier, we have decided after request reply to send an email or not. If you remember the previous two classes, we completely deciding to send an email or not after getting the data from the receptor account. Okay, that is what we did, right? If you remember, correct?
Yes.
If we do there, na, so there is a problem. So logically, it is fine. But consider, so you received one ticket in production system. Your interface, the same interface moved to the production system due to some error. Uh, Interface failed, and the client asked us to check the interface. Okay, during that time, right? We should, so when we are debugging the interface, right, we should not configure our send an email with yes. If you configure with yes, right, the data will be sent to the client. That we should not do. Okay. So instead of that, we can uh, we can do this one, right? Send an email to no, and we can deploy the interface. Since we have that property after the request reply, right? So we don't know what exactly will happen after this. I mean, filter, whatever filter, this content modifier, message mapping, and content modifier again here. are you understanding? Like if you deal the router here in the after request reply to decide to send an email or not. So whatever the mapping is happening that you don't know, it will directly end the flow here itself, right? 1 minute, I will share my screen so that it will be very clear for you. So we are still in the discussion only. I will share my screen. Let me know once you can be able to see it. Want 1 minute. The moment when you select this one, right? If you click on this arrange horizontally, it will arrange for you. Okay. So the design will be very clear now. Okay. You can do for your references and all. Okay. For now, so one logic we need to discuss here. For so what I will do, I will use the content modifier here, saying that property. This is the property with the constant. I am using this to client. So and yes slash no. So I'm informing client to provide yes or no here. So I'm giving a big name here. Okay. And I have externalized this one. The same value will be appeared in the configure. So there is no rule that whatever the property that you are giving here, you need to copy the same here also. So the property name technically it is this one, send an email without any spaces and all. The moment when I cancel it and when I click on configure, right, I will get the full name which I have given in the source value. See, send an email to client, yes or no. So by seeing this itself, the client will decide either I need to provide the yes or no with the same values. Okay, for now I will delete this one. So we got the data. So once we got the data, so for now I will delete this one. This is also not required for us. So I'm trying to inform you like why we use the send an email at last. Why not before itself? Okay.
Can we update the yes or no later in the iFlow?
Sorry.
Can we update the yes or no filter somehow using any palette function, or we need to only do it in the configure?
So are you asking me to we need to do the changes here or not, right?
Yes, in the configure tab, we were updating it to no, right? So can we do it in the iFlow itself by the data that we are receiving? If there are records, it is yes. If there are no records, it is no.
So the reason why we are configuring this one, so in the real time we should not edit this interface. So if you configure, you can change here itself, right? Whatever the data you want, that will be appeared here. Currently, I haven't done anything. So for now, I will provide my name here. Okay. I just click on save here. The same name will be appeared below. I mean, in the properties, the same name will be appeared.
Okay.
So we'll see what exactly is happening here. So don't need to change the property by editing the interface. See, the same name came up, right? In the source value.
Yes.
So instead of, so you are asking me like, can I do the same change here directly or not?
Yes.
So you can do. So currently I have provided no, but it is not the default one. That is the default one. I'm canceling this one. I'm going to the configure. So I'm removing this Ahmad. I'm saving this one. See, it is blank. The moment when I double click on this, so I will click on this one. So instead of this one, I will cancel. I will click on OK. So you can directly handle in the configure itself. No need to handle here. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, I have taken the router content modifier. So I'm not checking about the counts and all here. So just to understand why we have done the send an email adapter at last before an end. Okay. Data. So I'm not developing the entire logic which Janavi has done for our time being. Okay. And I am using this. So this is like validations only. We need to do more validations, then only we will start. So what? So why exactly I need to do the configuration here? Why not before? So logically both are same, but for our debugging purpose, if you configure the router at last, then that will be great. So I will like that is I'm trying to explain on credentials I got. Dot body. What is now? So consider. So this is the mapping which you people have done. So you have transformed everything and you're trying to send an email here. So earlier we are deciding here itself to send an email or not. So for now I will delete this one. Sorry, I'm saving this one. Or default route condition also I haven't given. So this is my default and my condition is copying the property. Property dot property name equal to So in the configure itself, I am deciding whether either I should provide with yes or no. For now, I am providing that name. Clicking on save, cancel it, configure. So I am dealing with capital Y, ES is small. So I will provide the same. Save. 1 minute now, I will stop sharing my screen for a minute. I will just open my email. Okay. Sharing it again. I'm deploying this interface, saying that currently I have configured it as S and sending an email. The data transformation completed, send an email. Okay, this is the data that we got. So consider it as a mapping. Okay. So if you deal everything before here itself, so by querying the data, consider you got an issue. And during that time, you should not send an email to the client. And you need to check the mapping. Okay. Wow. So what exactly you need to do now in production system? So client informed you to check one mapping issue. So currently they are sending 1 minute now. 10 fields from the source side. And in the target, they want only 5 fields. Okay, in the 5 fields, so client is sending, consider for one employee, one field is not populating in the target side. Okay, so logically in the mapping, we did something wrong. Okay, that you want to debug. So with this configuration, okay, with this configuration, what exactly we will do? So we will click on, we will cancel this interface. So in the real time, it will be yes every time to send an email. So to debug the issue, we will update it as no, right? So for now, we need to don't send an email to the client to check the issue. So for now, I'm saving the interface. So this is how we will do, right? So just think logically. You got an issue, you should not send an email and you need to check the interface flow. So what exactly is happening?
In the production system itself, you are trying to simulate.
Yes, yes.
But if you
So
update,
because in production, like don't have any, so some of the clients, the first case is we will request them to replicate the same issue in test system. If they cannot do, we don't have any option. We need to check the data in production itself. Okay, we will request the client saying that we are going to deploy this interface in order to check the issue. So we required like some downtime of like 1 or 2 hours to check the issue. During this period, our interface won't run. That is the second case. Third case is we won't disturb this interface. We will copy the entire interface with some saying that some copy. During that time, we can do the validations and all. Okay, this is how I generally do in production system. So every time I used to communicate with the client itself. If there are any issues, I used to deploy the interface in production itself by requesting the client. So without their confirmation, I won't do. Okay. Consider you need to check the mapping logic. Currently, we are not sending one field to the target system, but source is sending that field due to there is some technical issue in from our side only. So with this configuration, since you are dealing everything here itself, if you so currently what exactly the property that we have given? So no. So no directly will send to the end. So forget about the email. So okay. So we need to check the mapping logic here. So with the no, we are directly ending the interface. We don't have any option to check the mappings. Okay, that is the reason what we will do now. So before end only, we will do these connections. Better you do the condition. Yeah. Sorry, there are two connections. That is the reason it is. The default, I am connecting it to content modifier, and I will connect to this. Okay. So if it is yes, property dot property name equal to yes. That I will decide here. It is nothing. Uh, mm, for querying the data, we are doing the mapping. After mapping, we are deciding to send an email or not. This content modifier default route I will connect to here, and this one to this end. This is to decide to send an email or not. So with this logic, right? 1 minute, I'm checking. So with this logic, right? We got an issue now with the router no. I will update this one with the no, and I can check the mapping, right? I will deploy the instance interface from the instance interface to do from content modifier to the data will move to the mapping. So currently we have the issue in the mapping. So I can decide what exactly happening in the mapping by providing it as no. So for now we can ignore this mail. So for your purpose, I'm adding this now. And the message in order to skip the mail. Okay. So in order to check our production issue, we will update our send an email with no, and we can debug the entire flow. In which step, what exactly happening. So what is the issue that you can decide, you can debug and you can inform to the client. If you provide this router after querying the data here now, so what is the mapping transformation, what are the filters, what are the content modifier, whatever things that we used before this router, right? It won't work. I mean, it won't move the data there and we cannot debug the issue clearly. Okay, that is one of the, it is not an issue. So that is not the better way of design that I want to say. That's it. Logically, both are correct, but this is better way of in future you can debug the issue clearly. Okay, that's it from my end. John, do you people have have time? Like, have we completed the entire task? Jana, you can share your screen. If we have completed the task, like we can close this for now. Tomorrow we'll come up with a new topic. Jana, you can share your screen now.
How the exceptions are processed, maybe.
Okay. There are any employees that we are sending. If there are no employees, we are ending. No, that is fine. If there are no employees, send an email. Mm, Consider if there are no employees also, we need to decide to send an email or not. So that is also case, right? Again, we need to use the same router and apply it to after content modifier file. Edit. Okay. And default you need to select. This is correct. Select that as a default. Okay. So now we are controlling to send an email or not, whether it is a positive case or negative case. That is fine. And only the exception part we need to handle here. So you can select, I mean, click on that box now. So just now horizontally we did, right? That blue box, the entire, yes, that horizontal is there now. No, vertical now. Yes, it's not working for you. See, not down, not. The design is very clear now. So no, never drag the interface. Instead of that, you can use the widescreen. Okay. So the connection will be moved. So now you can do the same once again. It will rearrange for you. See, now the arrangement are very good. So if you want to drag this one now, you can use the widescreen above and below. See, now you can move, right? So better way of doing this one. So instead of dragging the interface, you can use the widescreen to move here and there. Okay. I guess the positive case and negative case are fine. And the exception. So in the content modifier, so you have done something saying that yes,
The error
the team
message.
interface failed, time and exception dot message. That is also very clear. And you can connect that end to receiver with a mail adapter. Take a receiver, uh, connect the end to the receiver, but select the mail. So copy paste the configurations. Since you already have the configuration, copy it and paste it to the below. Okay. And so change the subject name to, you can remove that one. So change the subject name to saying that employee underscore task 3 interface got failed. So the interface name that we are updating here, so people will understand what interface got failed, right? Interface failed, failed, right? So here in the body, we need to attach the body which you have updated in the content modifier. So now we need to provide correct. That is in dot body. The body you want to provide here. So rest all is fine. Then save it. So for now, what we will do now, we will fail this interface for our purpose. So in the HTTP adapter, you provide some, you just add the, at last, some another One. Fine. Save and deploy. Since we are providing the wrong address, it should fail. Uh, and I don't know whether it will fail or not. Need to see. I guess it will fail. Click on messages. Okay, failed. Huh? Fine.
Invalid.
Expression. Okay, go to the interface and click on this one messages. And yes. See, it is trying to get the data. Click on that router. Body. Okay. Okay. So your plan expired, I guess. That is the reason about for getting this data. Now you close this one. So it should not go to that router, like should not throw error like that. That is also fine. So if you observe, the moment when the interface failed, right? But it is showing in a completed status.
Yes.
Put it in the duplicate tab, go to, so currently your interface got failed, right, at a router.
Yes.
Yes. Go to that new tab. Yeah. Go to the APIs and yes, past hour, the above one 9. Okay, that is also fine. From here also you can move to the processing. Fine. See, currently our interface failed due to some technical issue, but it is in completed status. It should not be in that status when the interface got failed. Okay.
Okay.
So we need to overcome that. Go to the previous tab. Yeah. Yeah, go there. So now in the exception, you have connected end to the receiver.
Yes.
Okay, we should. So whenever we are using end, right, our interface always complete with the completed status only.
Okay.
In the exception, better we use the end error end. So go to the this one and select the error end. Yes, just select it there. Okay, connect it to correct that connection. You need to connect it to the content modifier to end. That's it. Delete it and connect it. That is also fine. So could you please zoom in? Couldn't able to see the screen clearly. Ah, check if there is any possibility of copying this one. Ah, not copy. So what you can do now? In the search bar, select send. So another, this is the another way of sending an email. Select send. Send, not select,
Okay.
send. Just search for send. SEND. Yeah. Click on this external below is there, right? Below send plus mark. Select it.
Yes.
And after content modifier, you can paste it. You can drag this one to bit right side, that box. Yes, that box, exception box, you can drag to right side so that you can get more space. Uh, just select the box. Don't select any fields. I mean, that connections. Yes, select it. Just click on widescreen. If you are unable to do it, just click on widescreen. Now select the exception. Okay. So just try to drag it to right side. See, now you got the more space. Now you can place the things clearly. That content modifier, that above connection you can delete. Yeah, that connection you can delete since we don't know what exactly you have. Now connect the content modifier to the send and try to drag this mail adapter to the send if it is possible or not. Yes, select it, try to drag that to up. So in the middle, so yes, correct. So instead of doing again, so directly, you can remove this end now. Not that one. End. Save it and deploy this interface once again. Click on messages once again. It's still running. Should not run for this must. See, now your interface failed with this red color, saying that there is an error. You can select this one, trace one. From here itself, you can check. Not that one, the right side one. Correct. Again, the interface failed at router itself. But since you are using with the error end, so earlier it was end. Now we are using with end, error end. Okay.
Okay.
If you are using with just end, okay, the interface will fail with the completed status only. So the moment when you are using error end, right, in the exception, it will ends with the failure status. So now you are clear, right, why this red color came up, since you are using the error end in the exceptions of process one.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Go to your email and check you got the new email or not. Yes, you got an email. That is fine. Now we used another palette function called send. So just that is to send an email only. You configure it. That's it. There is no logically, there is nothing we need to write there. That
Okay.
is for mail, adapter connectivity only. It's not only for mail. So we can use the adapter the moment when you drag it to the receiver, how many adapters will come up, right? That many we can use. Uh, I hope we completed the entire task with the positive, negative cases, failure cases, everything. Okay, check now. So you got the data, credentials fine. We have configured the parameter. If there are records, want to structure also you performed, that is fine. Want only employees belongs to filter also fine. There are no records present in the system. Send an email. We have sent an email. No records, so that is also fine. If there is any technical issue, like see, we completed all 8 steps in one interface. So if you go into that interface, right, open the interface, logically we haven't done anything. So whatever the things we have discussed, with that only we have developed one small interface. Okay, I guess you are familiar with these concepts and all. So these are the concepts which we will use regularly in each and every interface.
Okay.
Okay, in every interface, we have the content timer, content modifier, request reply, filters, message mappings, router conditions, exceptions, mails. In every interface, you will see all of these palette functions. That is the reason I explained only this concept first. Okay. Like Swati and Ramesh, you're familiar, right? If you have time, so since we already discussed the entire task, right? Please perform this task once again in your system. So you should be very familiar, with this concept and all. So from tomorrow onwards, I will come up with new topics and we will learn the new concepts and all. So from the next side, so I may not take this much of time to complete the task since we are in the beginning state, right? I have taken 3 days. So if you observe now to complete this task, okay, got it. So we have taken 3 classes. Okay, from next
Yes.
time, I may not take this much of time. So please complete it by your own. So if you completed it by your own, so you will be getting the clear clarity. So if you have any questions also, you can ask me at any point of time. So I'm ready to help you people. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, I'm ready to discuss. If there are no questions, we'll connect tomorrow and I will come up with the new topic on the new task as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much. We'll connect tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.